Hello again. In this demo, I'm going to show you how you can set up your Timebox planning widget on program level. So the program level, as you can see here on the Save Big Picture, is where you have typically the features and enablers, and you plan them on program increments or on specific sprints if you like. So the goal is to have Timebox planning widget set up as this one. So let's create a new tab. Then we add this widget, and we will find the Timebox planning widget in the category BT add-ons. Choose Timebox planning widget version 3. So we can close that one and check if you have the correct version. The current version is 3.0.4. You can see here that on this question mark you get also a short description of what type of work items and visualizations we provide with this Timebox planning widget. So go to this menu and open the settings. And now you go just top down. First of all, you need to select the query. So let's choose from the My Queries, All Stories and Features. So you can just provide all stories and all features. You don't have to care about providing just and only the features or only the stories. So the Timebox planning widget can handle that. So we choose that one, all stories and features, click on finish, then we go to the next, open setup. Now we want to have a look at the program work items. So default is team work items, so we change this parameter to program level. And now you see very nice visualized that we have a look now at the program work items. Then the next tab is the work item type definition. So on program level, we have the features, and on team level, we have typically the stories. So we have to tell this to the Timebox planning widget. Then we have the work item dimensions. So for example, we choose 30 pixels per story point, and the width of the iteration, let's choose 150. Everything is nicely visualized here, and click OK. And now you see we have already loaded the features into this preview, but there are still no colors. So we open the color settings, and now we can provide colors for the art and the team. So we want to see the color of the art. So let's choose brown for this art brown, which might be this one. You can also change the text color, or you can choose automatic colors. And you can change the default color of the dependency arrows. So typically valid is green, blocking is red, and neutral or undefined is gray. And you can also change the border color of a work item. So typically the default is okay. In the extras, you can define if you want to see by default on startup the work items with 0 story point. That probably makes sense on program level. So we click on this option, and we can say, okay, if this feature has no children and has therefore no story points in total, so we want to show it, visualize it with a default height of 3 story points. We can also choose this to 5, for example, and you see it down here visualized. Then, as you know, you can also visualize the absences of your teams. However, this doesn't make sense on program level. So we skip this tab and go to crosshatch exceptions. Here you know, according to this description, that we crosshatch work items if there is a planning mismatch. So in case you don't want to see a work item which is filed against a category, if you want to ignore this crosshatch, you just add the corresponding category here in this exception list. Next is the widget height, which you can define here. So this is just in the minimalized view. So in the 400s, that's a nice value. And you can also define the velocity line to, let's say, 40. Nonetheless, that doesn't make sense here in the on the program level. That doesn't make sense. So let's skip it. Okay, we click OK. And now we have already set up the Timebox planning widget on program level. You just click now on the title and you see what we have already seen before. The Timebox planning widget presents now all the features planned on program increments, and we also see the Timebox, we also see the features with 0 story points. So for example, this one has no children. Nonetheless, we visualize it with the default of 5 story points. You can also see dependencies. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching this demo of the Timebox planning widget on program level.